Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Knowledge Yours by Click. So today we will be doing paper of 2021 of paper 1 EVS section, that is environmental science section. Okay, so we'll quit. Please, I'll request you to take a pen and a paper and just write down your answers from 1 to 30 for environmental studies. Check your answers and give in the comment box how much you scored. Okay, so this is the CTET paper. It can be used for all the test exams, any state exams also, because NCRT is the standard book prescribed. Now coming to question number 1. Which one of the following is not a union territory? 1. Ladakh, 2. Jammu and Kashmir, 3. Manipur, 4. Chandigarh. Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds for the answer. Okay, so very clearly okay, sorry, very clearly we know that Ladakh is a union territory, Jammu and Kashmir is a union territory, Chandigarh is a union territory. So the clear answer is answer number 3, Manipur. Okay, now we'll move to question number 2. Okay, which among the following produces crude oil, petroleum? First, Bombay High in West Bengal. Number 2, Assam and Odisha. Number 3, Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. Number 4, Bihar and Bombay High. Okay, so please answer the question. Okay, here these questions are known as puzzle questions because you should know both the answers. Okay, so if you know one answer, you cannot do. So we'll do this. First, Bombay High and West Bengal. Okay, we'll see. Assam and Odisha. No, it is wrong. Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. No, wrong. Bihar and Bombay High. No. So always remember there are few places where production of crude oil is done. The first is Bombay High, and it is one of the oldest. And Bengal, West Bengal basically. Okay, so the answer is answer number 1, Bihar and Bombay High. Now coming to the constitution of our country was prepared under the leadership of A. 1. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, 2. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, 3. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, 4. Sarvapalli Dr. Radhakrishnan. So this is the question of civics, what we call. Please answer the questions. Okay, so friends, we know that the clear answer is Baba Bhimrao Ambedkar designed it was prepared under the leadership of Baba Bhimrao Ambedkar. Okay, now considering the following functions of plant: A. To give support to the plant, to give humus, to store food, to absorb water and minerals. The functions of root are, see, these are very important questions and tricky questions. Okay, so here it is telling these are functions of given, but we have to find the functions of root. Okay, so it is A and B only, C and D only, B, C and D, A, C and D. 4 options are given. We'll see. to give support to the plant. Okay, suppose it is a plant, so first option is to give support. So support is the role of, basically stem to support the plant. Okay, so this may or may not be, we have to see. Okay, to give humus. Okay, yes, plants absorb humus, so it gives humus. It absorbs to store food. Yes, there are very root vegetables that we eat, like potato, like onion, carrot, so they are root potato. To absorb water and we know that the most important role of root is to absorb water and mineral. So my B, C and D are correct answer. So B, C, D is option number 3. So answer to question number 64 is question number C. Coming to question number 5. Now, Pochampalli is a town of southern state of India which is famous for its beautiful designed, bright colored Pochampalli sari and for a special kind of weave which is also called Pochampalli. The town is now a part of okay friends, option 1 Karnataka, option 2 Kerala, option 3 Telangana, option 4 Tamil Nadu. Okay, so hope you are ready with the answer. So this is a very confusing question. It's a very important question. It is asked mostly every year. So the answer is Telangana. Pochampalli is made in Telangana. It is a state in Telangana. Now coming to this is the most standard question. Every year almost it is asked. Select from, see, EVS is a very scoring subject. If you are prepared well, you can prepare it very well. Okay. Select from the following a group of eatable, each member of which is rich in iron. Okay, number 1 jaggery, amla, tomato, amla, spinach, jaggery, amla, cabbage, tomato, cabbage, amla, spinach. Okay, so now we know something rich in iron always is in jaggery. Jaggery is as in good. Second is amla, that we got candy, we have murabbas and all, so that is amla. And third we know is spinach. Spinach has so we make jas. Okay, so we'll see in which all three are there. Okay, so we can see that clearly that option number 2 there is amla, spinach and jaggery. Okay, so my answer is answer number 2. Now we'll move to another question. Question number 7. Select from the following a group of birds, each member of which is able to see distinctly the object 4 times as far as we can see. We know that options are dove, crow, peacocks, number 2 eagle, pigeon, parrots, number 3 crow, kites and nightingales, number 4 eagle, kites and vulture. Okay, so there are some birds that you can see 4 times better than us. And the group of words is, always remember, the answer is answer number 4. Eagle, kites and vultures. Eagle, kites and vultures. Okay. Now we will move to types of houses. Okay. There is a lesson in EVS in class 3 or 4th where people talk about houses, how people live where based on the climatic conditions, environment there. People have made their houses. So we have to select the correct house. Question number 8. In which of the following state most villagers construct their wooden house 3 to 3.5 meter above the ground on strong bamboo pillars with sloping roofs? Okay, so we'll make it. People have made stay on bamboo pillars and their houses are there. So these type of property will be in a place where a lot of rain comes, flood comes. Okay, so what is the area? So the answer is answer number 3, Assam. Assam is the place. Okay, I have also made a video previously of types of houses. If you want, you can, clear description is there. How houses are made in Ladakh, how houses are made in Kashmir, how houses are made in Assam. So all that, these are the places where we have discussed in detail. Okay, now here this is a direction question. With respect to the location of Delhi on a map of India, the direction of Gandhinagar, of capital of Gujarat, and Patna. Okay. So we'll give you 5 minutes, just you can draw and check the answer and I'll let you know. Okay friends, hope your answer is ready. We'll see the answer. So we'll make a graph. Name them north, east, west, south. Okay. Now, suppose it has talked with respect to Delhi. So we have to keep Delhi in the center. So imagine that this is Delhi. What is the location of Gandhinagar, a capital of Gujarat? So see, when we talk Delhi, Delhi is somewhere up. Okay. So Gandhidham will be somewhere here and Punjab will be somewhere here. Now when we see the direction, so it is coming in southwest and southeast. So my option, clear, we know this, is southwest So the answer is answer number 2. It is coming in southwest and southeast. Now coming to question number 70. Which one of the following did experiments with pea plant and found the pea plant has some traits which come in pair, such as rough or smooth, tall or short, yellow or green? So for this you should know the answer. Okay, so it is Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, number 2 Gregor, Johann Mandel. Number 3, George Maxwell. Number 4, Charles Darwin. Friends, you have to memorize it. You should know the answer. So the answer is, he made a detailed research of how the P will grow if we use different combinations of P. Okay. So the answer is answer number 2. Which of the following is one of the 6 themes suggested by EVS syllabus in NCF 2005? Okay, first is material, number 2, natural resources, number 3, things we make and do, number 4, how things work. Okay, so the answer clear is how things work. You need to know there are 6 themes like food, shelter, things we make and do. So other things are there. Okay, so 6 themes are family and friends, food, shelter, water, travel, things we do and make. Okay, friends. So this are the 6 themes. So things we make and do was one of the themes. It should be very clear. EVS has been divided into these topics. Okay. Now, see friends, your reading speed should be very good, because EVS is made such a way that you can save your time as well. If you are well prepared, you can save your time and use that time somewhere else. Sorry. Okay, we'll do question number 12. What should be avoided in an anecdotal records? Identifying mainly problematic situation, making statements of judgment, identifying strength and weaknesses, identifying children area of interest and relation. Okay, so you have to choose 2 or 3 options. I'll give you time, 5 seconds, you can choose it, then we'll do it. Okay, so we'll do this. What is an anecdotal record? See, it is a way of recording a lot of things. Basically in EVS it is a technique of recording qualities, or strength, weakness, everything about a child. Okay, but it tells that something should be avoided. So let's see. Identifying mainly problematic situation. So see, I have always told you negative answers should be avoided. So this may be correct. Making statements of judgment. Okay, this, yes, we cannot pass any judgment. Okay, identifying the strength and weakness. Yes, we have to identify strength and weaknesses in anecdotal records. Identifying child's area of interest. Okay, yes, this should also be recorded in an anecdotal record. So we have to talk what should be avoided. So clearly we got that identifying mainly problematic situation and making statements of judgment, A and B should be avoided. So the answer will be answer number 1, A and B. Now coming to how will you plan an integrated EVS class. Okay, how will you plan an integrate? Number 1, combine 2 or more subject areas into one lesson. Number 2, separate all subjects into a different plans. Number 3, arrange separate teacher for science and social science. Number 4, arrange separate teachers specialized in EVS. Now this answer, I do it by elimination method. Okay, combine two or more subjects area in one lesson. Okay, this is correct, it may or may not be. Separate all the subjects into different plans. No, see, we cannot separate something. Arrange separate teachers for science and social science. This is not a very good idea. Up, arrange separate teachers specialized in EVS. See, if you see, friends, these three are a negative answer. So I have always told you, please avoid negative answers in EVS. Okay, so clearly option is option number 1. How this can be done? Okay, say suppose we are teaching EVS and we can also teach children maths. How we can see maths? So we took children to park, okay, and we make them to count the nearby plants. Say suppose there are 3 rose plants and there are 2 marigold plants. So we can make them to add. So they'll add 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So there are 5 flowering plants. So in the same way, playway method we can teach also children. So this was an example I gave. Okay. Now coming to question number 14. Puneet gave his class 5 learners an outline of human body and asked them to draw a digestive system before teaching chapter on food. What Puneet wants? Okay, number 1, test if learner could make label diagram. Number 2, elicit learner's idea about digestion. Number 3, identify learner with good drawing skills. Number 4, evaluate learners on the process of digestion. Okay, we'll check our answers. Okay, test if learner could make label diagram. See, the purpose of the teacher is to make a diagram of digestive system before teaching the chapter of food is to understand. Okay, he is not going to test anything. Okay, it is wrong. Elicit learner's idea of digestion. Okay, this may not be correct. Number 3, identify learners with good drawing skills. No, he is not a drawing teacher. He is an EVS teacher. So his purpose is not to check the drawing. Evaluate learners on the process of so evaluation will come later. It is not test, evaluation, something. So before teaching the lesson, he is having an idea as how much a children know. So he is elicit learner's idea about digestion. So he wants to know how much you know. On that basis, he will make you, again brush up your knowledge and then move to a next level. Question number 15. Which of the following is not correct with respect to formative assessment? Okay. Formative assessment, what is? We'll see. It is to be reported in every quarter of report card. Number 2, it helps the teacher in taking timely action for enhancing learning. It is number 3, it is to monitor students' progress. Number 4, any information on learning of child can help in formative assessment. Okay, so you have to tell what is incorrect about formative assessment. Okay. Now we'll see. Okay, and we'll take it for any information of learner can help in formative assessment. See, this is a correct answer. Okay, we have to choose the wrong answer. It is to monitor students' progress. Yes, formative assessment is a continuous assessment where we at every level we check the candidate's growth. Summative assessment is periodic assessment which is done, like say suppose half yearly exams, semester exams, yearly exams. So this way. So this is summative assessment, this is formative assessment. Okay, it helps the teacher in taking timely action to enhance learning. Okay, this is also correct. That if a person is checked that he is not knowing, he is not going to wait for test to know. So continuously he is knowing the progress. It is to be reported in every quarter of report card. So this is a quality of summative assessment. So this answer number 1. It is to be reported in every quarter of report card. No, it is continuous. Summative assessment is continuous. Question number 16. Smita wanted to sensitize her learners about gender disparity and stereotypes related to work. What should Smita choose to do in her class for the following suggestion? Okay, number one, I'll read out the question once again. Smita wanted to sensitize her learners about gender disparity and stereotype related to work. What should Smita choose to do in her class for following suggestion? Okay, number one, present students with stereotypes models. Okay, show flashcard of different kind of work, ask only boys to sweep the class daily, invite a student mother in class who is a auto driver. Okay, we'll see. Number one, present student with stereotype model. See, model in all can affect, but it is not a right answer. So flashcard of different kind, it will be also a theory based. Asked a boy to sweep the class daily, this will not solve the purpose. Okay, invite a student invite a student's mother in a class who is a auto driver. So option is option number 4. This is a very different thing. Nowadays normally nowadays females are also auto driver, trained driver, but this is not a standard thing which people thought that women can do. So this example can sensitize the student in gender disparity. Now coming to question number 77. Sam Shyam Shyam of class 5 usually does not do his given classwork. The best measure to address the situation could be. Okay, Shyam doesn't do his homework. Okay, so we'll see the option and then do. Number one, take talk to him to find his difficulty and adjust the classwork accordingly. Number two, make another child help complete his work. Talk to his parents and counsel them. Give them alternative and simpler homework. Okay. See, all the options can or cannot be correct, but what should be our first action? Okay. So we'll see number 4. Give him alternative and simpler work. See, if it is a student with disability and all, we can do that, but or a slow learner. So, but this is not the correct thing. Talk to her parents and counsel them. If required, people should talk, but not the first step. Make another child help him work. Help and team building work are always there, but it is not the correct measure to be taken at this time. Okay, the best measure you will take. Talk to him and find the difficulty and adjust the classwork accordingly. So, if he has any of these actions can be taken, but this is the root cause. So we need to understand. So the answer is answer number 1. Coming to question number 18. Muskan organized a debate on a topic: use of diesel vehicles in transport should be prohibited. What is the purpose of organizing this debate by Muskan in the classroom? Okay. Number 1, she wanted to sensitize students on the need to ban diesel vehicles completely in transportation. It would help in knowing students' view and correcting them. Number 3, she wanted to sensitize students on advantages of using modern vehicle. Number 4, it helps students in appreciating multiple perspective of the issue. Okay, so we'll see the answer. She wants to sensitize students on the need of manned diesel vehicle completely in transport. Okay, this may or may not be correct. We'll see. It would help in knowing students' view and correcting them. This is. She wanted to sensitize on advantages of using modern vehicle. Okay, it helps students in ap- appreciating multiple perspectives on this issue. Okay, see, this is a very confusing question, so you should know the answer. Friends, the answer is answer number 4. It helps students in appreciating multiple perspective. See, these are also correct, but the best answer suited to the question will be this. She is having a debate, so there are many students who are talking, so we are getting multiple perspectives. Now question number 19. Mapping skill. Mapping skills in EVS help develop. Number 1, the skill of drawing landscape. Number 2, the skill of predicting and calculating. Number 3, recording skills. Number 4, understanding a relative position of a place. Okay. So what is the answer? I am giving you 5 seconds. Choose your answer. So friends, EVS is not a drawing class, so we are not going to check the skills of drawing landscapes. Okay. Number 2, skill of predicting and calculating. Predicting and calculating, there are other subjects also like stats and maths. Recording skills, no, they are not checking the memory. So the answer is answer number 4, understanding the relative position. When we map something, we check direction of this with respect to this. So we are basically checking the understanding the relative position of a place, like we did a direction question previously. So it's answer number 4. So question number 80. The integrated nature of EVS helps to number 1, reduce the curriculum load and introduce specific topics. Number 2, reduce curriculum load and help children to learn meaningfully. Number 3, follow child-centered approach and introduce large number of concepts. Number 4, learn from information and descriptions provided. Okay, now we'll see the integrated nature of EVS helps too. So we'll see learn from information and describe. This is a narrow objective. Follow child-centered approach and introduce large number of concepts. No. Reduce curriculum load. Help. Learn meaningfully. So this is the answer. This is also a wrong answer. Reduce curriculum load and help children to learn meaningfully. See, the purpose of EVS is this only, It is a playway method of learning and a very important. Okay, question number 21. Which of the following is not a broad indicator of EVS assessment? First, cooperation. Number 2, concern for justice. Number 3, concern for equality. Concern for concept mapping. So which is not? Cooperation है, concern for justice, concern for equality, yes. These are the purpose. So which is not? We have to write the wrong answer. So the answer is answer number 4, concept mapping. Now coming to question number 22. Friends, increase your speed of reading first of all, because the paper comes a bit, you have ample time, but if you have time, you can use it in a better way, solving maths or something. There is a paragraph in EVS, class 5 EVS textbook based on Al-Biruni, observes the construction of pond in India some 1000 years ago. What would be the purpose of including this paragraph? So you have to tell, these are pedagogic questions. So what is the purpose? Number 1, it helps learners to identify source of history. Okay. Number B, it helps learners to improve their recording of observations. Number 3, it helps learners to appreciate technology present in India some thousand years back. Number 4, it helps learners to appreciate the role of evidence in history. Okay, so we'll see. It helps learners to identify source of history. This is correct. It helps learners to improve their recording of observation. This is a very narrow example. Okay. It helps learners to appreciate technology present in India some thousand years back. Okay. It helps learners to appreciate the role of evidence in history. Okay. So clearly we got A, C and D. So we'll choose our option. Option number 2 is the correct thing. See friends, when I read the question and you can pause, write the answer and move ahead. Okay. Now coming to question number 23. With over 50 students in her class, Vani wanted to engage them in an activity which involved maximum number of sense to enhance learning. Which of the following activity will be suitable for the purpose? So here we are talking about sense. So how many sense organs are there? 5. So she wants most of the sense organs to be active. What will be the activity she will use? Let's see. Number 1, inviting resource person from community to demonstrate their skills. Encourage group discussion. Number 4, use smart class to for relevant AV material. Organize trip to a nearby place. I'm giving you 5 seconds. You can choose your answer. Okay. So we'll see. Invite resource person from community to demonstrate their skill. If we are inviting some person, he will show to the class. Okay. But they may or may not be excited because encourage group discussions. But it will be only oral. Use smart class for relevant audio visual material. Okay. This is seen to be right. Organize field trip. See, this is also interesting thing. But this may or may not be right. So we need to check the other options also. Organize a field trip to a nearby place. Okay. So number 4 is a correct answer, because this way when they are self going and learning, self doing the experimentation, so they are feeling also, they are seeing also, they are listening also, they are smelling also. Say suppose they are going to study plants or smells and all, so they are doing all these things. So the answer is organizing a field trip to a nearby place is the correct answer. Now coming to question number 24. Why does ICRA encourages her learners to read newspaper and magazine in EVS? Okay. Number 1, there are entertaining resources available. Number 2, these help learners to engage with real world. Number 3, these help learners to become independent. These help learners to become competitive. Okay. See friends, as I told you, you need to get the gist. 2 3 answers can be correct, but you should know what, like, there is an entertainment resource available. See, there is, but this is not the purpose of reading EVS. It helps learners to engage in with the real world. Okay, this may or may not be correct. Let's see other question. These help learner to become independent. Okay, this is also a minor objective. This helps learners to become competitive. No, this is not the purpose. So when you see all, none of the answers are wrong, but the correct answer is answer number 2. These helps learners to engage with the real world. Now I'm coming to question number 25. Questioning as a strategy of teaching learning in EVS is used for. Why do we have question answer sessions? Q&A. Number 1, maintaining discipline. Number 2, drawing attention. Number 3, promoting adherence to rules. Number 4, arousing curiosity in class. Okay. So friends, the main purpose of question and answer is the main purpose is arousing curiosity. That is why we have question answer. When children give multiple answers, they are excited and they want to learn the topic. Now coming to question number, in which of the following state meaning of Toran is jungle? A 1 Assam, 2 Odisha, number 3 Mizoram, 4 Jharkhand. Okay, so there is a lesson in EVS where it is a girl who wants to study. She goes and study, and she is from, in her place Toran is used for jungle, and the answer is answer number 4, that is Jharkhand. Okay, I'll take the EVS 1 in 2-3 sessions. We'll close that, or topic wise we'll prepare a lesson, okay, in some time. Because of constraint of time, I'm not able to do it. Okay, now this is a question also of direction. Your house is located at X and your school is located at Y. Although your school is just opposite, but you cannot go straight because of the busy highway in between. So you first go to 125 degrees south, then cross 100-meter long subway which is due east, and finally reach the school Y, which is 125-meter due north. With respect to Y, with respect to school at Y, your home at X is 125-meter due south, 100-meter due south east, number 300-meter due west, 125-meter due north. We'll give you 10 seconds for it. Please choose the answer. Okay, we'll solve the question. We'll draw a map first of all. Okay, so this is north, east, west, south. Now we'll start. So if we first go, it is telling that your house, say suppose this is your house and your house is X. Now, so you go 125-meter due south. So south is here. See, you went, your first stop was, this is 125-meter south. Okay, and cross 100-meter long subway due east. So east is this direction, friends. Your second stop was, you went to a survey that is 100-meter. Now, and finally reach your school which is 125-meter north. So you have reached here. This is your school and this is Y. Now the trick is, with respect to Y, now you have to choose this as the center. With respect to Y, how much is your school? So you know that this is 100 because this is 100, this is 100. So we saw that with respect to Y, X is here. So we'll draw a diagram here. So in which direction it is? West, and it is 100-meter. So the answer is 100-meter west. Okay. Now this is another question. Of calculation. So here you can see EVS is integrated with maths. A very good example. Okay. A boy boarded a train on 10th June 2022 from Nagarkoil of Madgaon The train departed at 22:30 hours from Nagarkol and reached Madgaon at 4:30 on 6th June. If the distance covered by train during the time interval is 1145 km, the average speed of a train is. Okay. First of all, we need to calculate the time taken. I'll read the question again. A boy boarded a train on 4th June 2020 at Nagarcoil for Madgaon. ठीक है? He has to go from Nagarcoil to Madgaon. The train departed at 22:30. 22:30 friends is 10:30. Okay, from Nagarcoil and reach Madgaon on 4:30 on 6th. So we'll make the calculations first of all. Time. Now on 4th June, so 4th June till 22:30 to 24, it is like on the 4th June it is taking 1.30. The journey time is there. 5 journey time is 24 hour. Full day it is traveling, right? And on 6th, journey time is, when you calculate, it has reached on 4:30. It is morning 4:30. Okay, so it has taken 4.30. So when we do it, total will be, see it's clearly, it's 24, 25 and 4, 29, 30 hours. Okay, so we know that time taken is 30 hours, distance is 1145. So we want to know speed. Speed ka formula is distance is equal to speed upon time. So we know formula is speed is distance upon time. So 1145 divided by 30. So when we divide this, it will come, answer is 38.5. Okay, so you also do it, make the calculation and let me know in the comment box. Question number 29. Which one of the following statement is not true for honeybee and beehive? Number 1, every beehive has one queen bee and she lays eggs. Number 2, male bees are very important for the beehive. Number 3, most of the beehives are worker bees. Number 4, there is only a few male bees. So friends, if you know about honeybee, answer is male beehive play a very important role. No, it is wrong. Females play a very important role. So the answer is, which is not correct. So the answer is answer number 2. So one more question is asked, in which month honeybee lays its egg? So it is in the month of October to December. And in which place it is done? Basically, the honeybee cultivation is done in Bihar and Jharkhand. Now coming to question number 30. Today we cannot think of food without chilies. These were brought to our country by traders coming from. So the answer is 1, Afghanistan, number 2, England, number 3, South America, number 4, South Africa. Okay, so see, chilies were bought from South America. There are a lot of things that were born, like potato doesn't grow in India, okra, that is bhindi, doesn't grow, chili, tomatoes were brought in India before Mughals or before British, or at the Vedic time we never used to use all these things. So the answer is answer number 3, South America. Okay, so friends, here we have completed the topic of EVS, all 30 question. Please write in the comment box how much you are getting in the CTET question paper. It will bring you clarity towards your learning. And please like, share and subscribe the channel. So any updates? So here maths is pending, question of maths is pending, English and Hindi is pending. So hope you like the channel. Thank you so much for your time, and grow well, keep learning, prepare up answers. See, solve a paper every day. Take a pen and a paper, 3 hours test, because it's a offline test. So you have to write on an OMR sheet. Prepare well. Go and get a OMR sheet. If you are not getting OMR sheet, no need. Just before writing your exam, take a copy, give it number, like first topic, say suppose English 31 to 30, topic 2 Hindi from 30 to 60, number 3 maths from 60 to 90, EVS and child pedagogy. So in this way, number your paper and then start your question paper, so you don't waste time in numbering. So if you don't have an OMR sheet, no problem, things cannot be hurdled. So this way you can solve. So hope you like the channel. Please like, share and subscribe and keep learning.